All right, so we're diving in today. We're talking about, well, not really straight lines.
Not straight lines, no.
No, not at all. Kind of a winding path through life. You know, we all hear about like...
The straight and narrow.
Yeah, the straight and narrow. This is how you get to success.
Well, the yellow brick road.
Exactly. But, you know, sometimes it's more like...
A jungle gym.
Yeah, like a jungle gym. Or like you provided this great excerpt from the Circuitous Path of Life. And it even uses that word.
It does.
Circuitous. And this really awesome quote from Mahatma Gandhi about kind of the power of humanity and how that all kind of ties together. So are you ready to get a little twisty?
I am.
Okay, good. So this idea of a circuitous path, I mean, what really struck me was this image in the book.
Oh, yeah.
It talks about a hamster wheel and like, ever feel like you're on a hamster wheel?
All the time.
Right. You're putting in the effort, but you're not
getting anywhere.
Yeah. It's just like
round and round.
Round and round. And that really resonated with me. But what I thought was really interesting is it talks about how even when you feel like you're on that hamster wheel, willpower is really important.
Right, right.
Like even if...
It's the gas.
Yeah, it's like it's the thing that
gets you
to moving.
Yeah, out of that rut.
Yeah, it says willpower is the ticket to success. Now, it doesn't guarantee you're going to win. Yeah. It doesn't mean like...
Doesn't mean you're going to get the prize.
Right.
Yeah.
But it at least gives you a chance to like...
Play the game.
To get off the hamster wheel.
Right. Exactly.
So this idea of chance, right, that things might just happen.
Yeah.
But willpower being so crucial, it made me think about this Gandhi quote.
Yeah.
You know how it's like...
A few drops of dirty water.
Yeah.
Don't pollute the ocean.
The whole ocean, right? This idea of like individual challenges or setbacks, that doesn't like...
Ruin everything.
Yeah, ruin everything. And that kind of goes back to what the excerpt was saying about how like the failure of humanity doesn't rest on...
A few.
So even when your path is all... Twisty-turny, like...
Right.
There's this like bigger picture of, you know...
Hope.
Yeah, of hope.
Yeah.
Of like human potential.
Exactly.
That we're all part of.
And that's, I think, what Gandhi's getting at is that even when, like you said, you're feeling that individual setback, you're not alone.
Right. There's a lot of other people.
The whole ocean of...
Yeah. And I think that kind of ties back to this thing that Gandhi says about not losing faith.
In humanity.
Yeah. Because it's easy to get discouraged, right? When your path is...
Winding.
And like, you know, I thought I should be...
Over there by now?
Yeah. Why am I still over here? But like remembering that we're part of this bigger, resilient thing that can be.
That's what keeps you going.
Yeah. That's what keeps you going.
Yeah.
So like if you're listening to this, right, and you're like, okay, so I'm on this winding path. How do you actually like...
Use this.
You know, we've talked about the hamster wheel. We've talked about willpower. We've talked about like the ups and downs.
And other people.
Like, how do you actually take this and like...
Make it work for you.
Yeah, make it work for you.
Well, I think, first of all, you have to remember that a circuitous path, it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It's just
different. Yeah.
And a lot of times on those like...
Detours.
Yeah, on the detours, you discover something new.
You learn something, you experience something you wouldn't have.
You find a shortcut.
Sometimes you find a shortcut, sometimes you
run into somebody.
Run into someone who
can help you.
Who can help you get where you're going.
Right. So it's not a bad thing.
Right. And remember that willpower.
Yeah.
It's your
fuel.
It's your fuel. It's your
engine.
It's the thing that gets you
keeps you going.
Moving forward.
Yeah, keeps you moving forward. Even
when it's tough.
When it's tough. And I think, you know, the other thing is remembering, like you're not alone. that there's this
vastness of human potential and that even if you're having a bad day or a bad week
or a bad year,
you know, it's not
the end.
It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world.
And you're not the only one.
Yeah, you're not the only one. So as you're going forward, think about this. Think about maybe a time when you felt like you had
failed.
Yeah, like a big failure. And how could you look at that differently, like through this
lens?
Yeah, this lens of a circuitous path. And maybe it wasn't a failure.
Right.
It was just
a turn.
A detour.
Yeah.
That's going to lead you to
something even better.
Yeah. To something unexpected but awesome.
Exactly.
So keep going, keep that willpower up.
Keep your chin up.
And remember, you're not alone.
You got this.
We'll see you on the next deep dive.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.